In this video, I'm going to cover two lines of four, so the defensive line of four and also the midfield line of four. And the first exercise, you'll see the red team has possession of the ball. They're looking to hit a penetrating ball into one of their strikers. If they hit a striker, the striker will one touch it to the other striker in that small lane who finishes on goal. At that point, the keeper would roll the ball back out to the gray team, who would work the ball and try to find a penetrating ball in between to split the red team, and then again the gray team would try to finish on goal. This is another exercise that works two lines of four. So the red team has possession of the ball. It's their back four plus a keeper. They work the ball, try to hit a penetrating ball in between that defensive line, the first defensive line of the gray team, who is doing pressure cover balance and getting the proper shape in their midfield line. If the red team can hit a penetrating ball to their other red team, then that team would try to continue to work the ball until an opening exists and play it back to their red team counterparts. Now, on the end zones, on both the end zones in this exercise, the gray team can send two players to make it 2 against 5 because the red team will use the goalkeeper and they will be looking to hit penetrating balls to their other team of 4 players. Now, if they do hit a penetrating ball to their opposite red team, then the gray team can only send 1 player to pressure. But any of the end zones, so if you see that end zone with the 4 gray players, those players can use the goalkeeper and the red could send 2. And now we end with a conditioned 8v8 game with goalkeepers. So the gray team has their back line of 4 and then their next midfield line of 4. However, we are allowing one of the gray team to extend pressure over the midfield line, while the red team in possession is allowed to keep 2 field players back, and they also have the goalie making a 3 versus 1. You can modify this as well by letting 2 players go for the defending team if you'd like. So if you see what happens here though, when red switches the ball, the gray team, obviously that player will shuffle back, filling the pink circle area there, as the next player will come up and pressure the ball. But again, you can start to allow multiple players to cross that line if you like. I would start with the first progression because it's a little bit easier and it tends to lead to a better team shape, and then you could start to let them play a little bit more and add multiple defenders who can now start to press over that halfway line.